Welcome to lesson 2. Now this lesson is simply about your balance and how you hold yourself on camera. All right, the first thing you have to remember is your feet and how you stand. There's a lot of presenters that get up in front of the camera and their feet are too wide. The problem that creates for yourself tends to push your hips forward, which means you don't have a straight spine. So the first thing you want to remember is feet together, feet in line with hips, in line with shoulders. Now there's another reason for that. If I turn to camera one is normally on a tighter shot. And if my feet are too wide, I'm going to be tempted to go from one hip to another hip to another hip. So you can see how the camera has to follow me. Whereas the trick is if you keep your feet balanced, it's very easy for you to stand straight and still on camera. Also, when we present, when we're not standing, we're often sitting. So what does that look like? When you're sitting in a chair on camera, always remember to sit to the very front of the chair so that your feet can be flat on the ground. And there's a reason for this. A major chakra point is in the base of your spine. And if you sit to the back of the chair and you start slouching like that, your energy is going to drop. So always sit up straight and then do your stuff to camera. Let's take a stool now. The stool is easier, of course. Just remember, same principle applies. Put at least 1 foot on the ground so that your spine is straight on camera. Next up today is hands. Now, hands are a tricky thing. Actors spend 3 years at acting school working out, what do they do with their hands while they're on stage? And it's a bit tricky for us as well as presenters. My guideline for you is this, that if you're not making a gesture, just keep your hands relaxed. Around the middle of your waistline is normally quite good. So that's it. That's all you have to remember. And then when you want to make a gesture, you can speak quite easily from that position. So that's the lesson for today. Remember to stand balanced. And if you're sitting on a stool or a chair, again, keep your spine straight. And with your hands, just keep them relaxed around your waistline unless you particularly want to make a gesture.